So this year, everyone's favorite Disney princess that's also the only one that can pull off the glass slipper look received a feature-length movie adaptation. The movie stars Lily James as Ella, aka Cinderella, Rob Stark as Prince Charming, Dr. Eric Selvig as the Grand Duke, and Bellatrix Lestrange as the fairy godmother. Together they managed to make a total of $542 million, and the movie received a rating of 7.1 on IMDb. But seriously though, how Cinderella even made it to the list is a mystery to me, and I might have to sit down and watch this one. I remember one of my teachers back in high school recommending us to read the books. I didn't know what the books were about and never looked into it. A couple of years later, this film hits the big screen. 50 Shades of Grey, for those who don't know, stars Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan in an erotic and romantic drama that has a fair share of naughty stuff in it. The books were so good that 125 million copies were sold worldwide, but unfortunately the film didn't receive similar reviews and it turned out to be a flop. 50 still managed to gross a whopping $569 million, which is not bad at all. The developers first started developing this movie all the way back in 2009 when one of the developers got the idea from watching his daughter's personality change as she grew older. The outcome was Inside Out. The plot follows Riley and her 5 emotions: joy, voiced by Amy Powler, sadness, voiced by Phyllis Smith, fear, voiced by Bill Hader, Lewis Smith as anger, and Mindy Kaling as disgust, as they try to maintain Riley's emotional state when sadness accidentally starts touching memories, turning them sad, which triggers an event of emotional turmoil. Inside Out has made $702.9 million. I blame Despicable Me for the cult following these yellow creatures have received. When Despicable Me was released in 2010, we were introduced to the Minions. To me, they were just meh, but according to every child and teenager, they were the best thing since sliced bread. They became so popular that the Minions got their own movie this year, simply called Minions. On IMDb, they received a meh rating of 6.7, but that didn't stop anyone from buying everything with a minion on it. The movie has made a total gross income of $1 million. I'm not gonna lie, when the trailer for this film was released, I was excited, and the way that they used the Pinocchio theme was brilliant. Avengers: Age of Ultron, the sequel to the first Avengers film, introduced us to some new Avengers. Aaron Taylor Johnson, aka Kick-Ass, as Silver Surfer, Elizabeth Olsen as the Phoenix, and Paul Bettany as Red Tornado. The film's running time was 3 hours and 15 minutes. Unfortunately, you won't be seeing any shawarma product placements in this one. Avengers: Age of Ultron grossed $1.4 million. I mean, it's a superhero movie and it's got Iron Man in it, so what did you expect? The 7th installment of the highly acclaimed Fast and the Furious series had fans in tears after the unfortunate passing of Paul Walker in 2013. With only one half of the movie completed, Walker's final scenes, which hadn't been filmed yet, was passed on to his brothers to act as body doubles with the help of some particular lighting, camera angles, and CGI. Furious 7 grossed $397.6 million worldwide in its first 5 days of release, which made it the 3rd highest grossing opening of all time. As of now, the film has grossed a total of $1.5 million, and there is currently a sequel being made right now. The highly anticipated Jurassic Park 4, that's right, I won't call it Jurassic World, stars Chris Pratt amongst other actors, but I'm sure he's the only one I need to mention. It's been 14 years since the last film was released. Why no one ever thought about making a 4th film before that was probably to make us forget about the atrocity that was Jurassic Park 3. The JP fans that have been waiting for a continuation on the series were definitely not disappointed, since the film managed to gross an amazing $1.6 million and currently makes it the highest grossing film of this year. So, what have I learned by making this list? Universal and Disney are dominating the industry. What upcoming film do you think will be the highest grossing one of next year? Feel free to comment down below.